Chosen One, you're feeling it too, aren't you? A tension in the air, as if something is about to happen. A vibration that can't be explained with words, only felt deep within the soul. This isn't paranoia. This isn't illusion. It's a silent calling, a whisper that crosses dimensions and reaches your spirit. And only the chosen can perceive it. This coming Wednesday won't be ordinary. It will mark the beginning of something profound. A script that feels like it was written by the hand of the Creator himself. A sequence of events that will seem like they came out of a movie, but not just any movie. One of those epics that transform the lives of those who witness it. That shape destinies and awaken sleeping heroes. But this time, you won't be a spectator. You will be the protagonist. Nothing will be the same again. The person you'll see in the mirror at the end of the day will not be the same one who woke up. What is about to unfold will not be random. It will be codes, hidden messages, subtle signs that only a spiritually awakened soul can understand. The kind of synchronicity that makes you look up to the sky and know, without a shadow of doubt, that something greater is guiding you. This Wednesday was marked long before you were born, and now it's time to fulfill what was written. But for that, you must be present. You must keep your heart open and the eyes of your soul wide awake. Because life is going to whisper. It's going to test your perception. It will place clues in your path that for most people will go unnoticed. But to you, they will shine, they will pulse, they will scream, because they are yours. Have you ever felt like you don't belong in this world? Like something is wrong with the way people live? Have you felt you were born for something greater, but the world kept pushing you into silence? That's not imagination. It's your soul trying to remind you of who you are. You were sabotaged. Since childhood, your light made others uncomfortable. Those around you sensed, even without understanding, that there was something different about you. They tried to mold you, dim you, fit you into their box. But the soul of a chosen one doesn't fit. It overflows, it breaks molds, and that's why you suffered so much. That's why you were misunderstood. That's why you carried pain that wasn't even yours. But now, all of it will start to make sense. Because this Wednesday, the spiritual world will align with the physical. The gears of destiny will turn, and you will be placed exactly where you're meant to be. Picture a piece being placed into a vast cosmic board. That's what will happen to you. The right people will cross your path. Specific words will strike you like arrows. Situations that seemed dead will come back to life. A cycle will close and another will open. But that only happens if you're ready to leave autopilot, ready to stop living like just another face in the crowd. Because you were never just another. And now it's time to live like it. This Wednesday will be a portal, a moment outside of time, where the past, present, and future will intertwine to deliver one divine choice. Keep living asleep, or take your place in the divine plan. It will feel like a movie, and you'll remember every detail. The weather will feel different. The sky, the colors, the conversations, everything will feel more intense, more vivid. You'll feel like you're being watched, and you will be, because invisible eyes are following your every step. There are spiritual forces that have waited for this moment for centuries, and now, finally, it has come. But there's a condition. You must act. It's not enough to notice. You must respond to the sign, to the intuition, to the inner voice. There will come a moment, maybe in the afternoon, maybe at night, when something inside you will push you toward a decision. It might be something simple, a phone call, a conversation, a step out of your routine. But it will be symbolic, and how you react will determine your next level. You are being watched by higher forces, but you're also being watched by those who want to keep you trapped. Because yes, there is a battle, invisible, but real. And when a chosen one awakens, the darkness trembles. Because a single awakened chosen one can destroy spiritual fortresses that took generations to build. That's why they will try to distract you, to frighten you, to make you doubt. Maybe this Wednesday, early in the morning, something will try to throw you off balance. A piece of news, a conflict, a sudden emptiness. But don't fall for it. Don't react impulsively. Understand that this is the system trying to keep you from seeing what truly matters, because they know something big is about to happen to you. Something massive, something decisive. And you need to be grounded, connected, in inner silence, because the divine doesn't speak through noise. It speaks through subtlety, but with power. Have you noticed how some days feel different, like they're charged with a mysterious energy? This Wednesday will be like that. It will feel like time is slowing down, like everything around you is being prepared for something important. You will feel guided, and you will know that you're not alone. If you're hearing this message, don't ignore it. This didn't come to you by accident. Nothing meant for the chosen arrives by chance. You were led here, and this is your preparation. This is your summoning, to live what must be lived. This Wednesday will be like a film, but with one difference: there won't be a second take. What you do will echo, and what you fail to do will echo just as loudly. The script is written, but the ending still depends on you. You are not where you are by accident. The place you live, the people who crossed your path, the pains you endured, all of it was part of a higher script, planned with precision. But now, on this Wednesday, a new act will begin. And unlike the previous ones, you will be aware that you are inside the story. You will realize that coincidences are not random. They are coordinates, that delays were rehearsals, and that tears were lessons. Think about it. How many times has your life changed because of a simple detail, a word, a look, an unexpected encounter? How many times did something seem insignificant, but later revealed itself as crucial? That is exactly what will happen now. You will be exposed to small events that, to the world, seem normal. But to the awakened spirit, they are activation signs. An old contact may send you a message. A stranger might say something that touches you deeply. A video may appear at the exact right moment. You might even hear your own name in the middle of silence. Nothing will be accidental. Because when a chosen one is about to be used, the entire universe moves. But beware, you will be tested. Not with difficult trials, but with subtle details. Someone may irritate you, and you will have the chance to react as always, or to do differently. Someone may belittle you, and there will be the invitation to reaffirm your inner worth. You might feel an urge to act hastily, but it will be precisely at that moment that patience will open a new door for you. This Wednesday, every choice will be a code, every action a key, and every thought a command. Because ordinary time will give way to divine time, and in this time, everything connects with supernatural precision. you will realize that the answers you have been seeking for years will begin to come, not in words, but in sensations. The veil will start to fall. You will remember things you never lived, but always felt. You will have revealing dreams, intense physical sensations. You may feel chills, warmth in your hands, or a weight lifting off your shoulders. It is the spiritual touching the physical. It is the invisible manifesting in the visible. The world may keep running the same way. People may continue sleeping in their empty cycles. But you, chosen one, will be living another reality. You will be on another level of consciousness. Even among the same faces, you will feel that you are outside the system, because you truly are. You have been taken out of the line of the ordinary. You have been separated, and now you will be repositioned. Don't try to explain this to everyone. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone was prepared to see what you will see. And that's okay. Some will mock, others will doubt, many will walk away. But this is part of it. Because the next step you are about to take requires lightness. It demands that you walk without unnecessary burdens, without emotional distractions. The separation you have lived until now was the filter. What remains now is pure and more. The pain you felt until now had a purpose. The rejection that hurt, the abandonment that marked, the betrayal that bled you. All of this was clearing the ground of your soul. Because this Wednesday, something will be planted in you. A new calling, a new vision, a new mission, and it will demand space. It will require you to let go of who you were, to become who you were born to be. The spiritual world is moving fast, timelines are being rearranged, and there is a specific line that belongs to you, a path that will take you to places your eyes have yet to imagine. But it requires courage, because the first steps will be in the dark, against logic, against common sense, against everything you have learned so far. But they will be right, because they will not come from the mind. They will come from the spirit. This Wednesday, something will call you, and you will recognize it. It could be an old memory, a symbol, a song, a presence. And when it happens, stop everything. Be still. Feel. Don't rationalize. Just trust. The call will not come shouting. It will come like a breeze, like an intuition, like a magnetism, and it will be decisive. You are being summoned, chosen, activated, and this is not light. What is about to start will not be a walk in the park. It will be a mission, and every mission demands surrender. Don't expect applause. Don't expect approval. Expect resistance. Expect tests. Because the greater the calling, the greater the trial. And you, who have always felt different, will now understand why. The time of preparation is over. The signs you ignored before will now intensify. The visions that seemed random will now repeat clearly. The numbers, the patterns, the dreams, everything will align. And it will hurt. Yes, it will hurt. Because being born again hurts. Because opening spiritual eyes that were closed hurts. Because leaving the matrix hurts. But after the pain comes freedom. And it is waiting for you. Not in months, not next year. This Wednesday. It's now. You will receive something many desire, but few are ready to bear. Clarity. You will see with the eyes of the soul. You will understand that that relationship that ended was a deliverance. That loss was a liberation. That delay was protection. You will see God's hand in every detail of your story, and it will break you inside, but it will rebuild you stronger than ever. And know this, What awaits you after this Wednesday will no longer be more of the same. It will be supernatural. You will enter a season of revelations, encounters, and unexpected blessings. But only if you pass through this day with full presence. No autopilot actions. No repeating old patterns. Be vigilant. Be conscious. Be bold. Because heaven will be watching. And when you take the first step, the universe will respond. Have you ever noticed that some days feel different? Days when time seems to slow down, thoughts intensify, and the universe speaks to you through everything around. It's as if the sky pauses the chaos and says, "Now pay attention." This Wednesday will be exactly like that. But only those with their spiritual eyes open will truly perceive it. Only those separated since the womb, only the chosen, will know that this moment is not just another day. It's a portal. And here is the truth. The spiritual realm has already begun to move. You can feel it. The vibration is shifting. Dreams are becoming clearer. Coincidences more frequent. People from the past appearing out of nowhere. Emotions from deep within surfacing like waves. All of this is not emotional. It's spiritual. The invisible shouting that something great is about to happen. And why do you feel all of this so intensely? Because you are the bridge between dimensions. You are the channel. What the world calls sensitivity is actually a divine tool. You are not fragile. You are sensitive because you need to capture what others cannot see. You need to translate the codes the world ignores. And this Wednesday, codes will reach you in the form of signs. It may be a number that repeats, a sequence, a vision, a word someone says without realizing it, a smell that reminds you of something you never lived, a synchronicity that takes your breath away. When it happens, do not doubt, do not rationalize. The spiritual world does not work with logic, it works with purpose, and your spirit will recognize what your mind still cannot understand. This Wednesday will be a stage, and the script was written millennia ago. You were prepared silently for this role. Everything you've lived, rejection, abandonment, loneliness, injustice, were rehearsals. Because the real show begins now. Don't expect special effects. Expect depth. Expect movement. Expect pain, but also expect awakening. You will be called to move, not physically, but spiritually. Instructions will be given. You may feel the urge to go to a specific place, change a routine, make a call you postponed for years, open a book, write something. Don't ignore these orders. They are commands from above. And obedience to these commands will lead you to doors that have been invisible until today. And I need to tell you this, evil also knows who you are. It will try to distract you. It will try to pull you into problems, family conflicts, fatigue, anxiety. Because if you lose focus on this day, you will miss a rare window in spiritual time. Evil knows that if you get through this Wednesday with awareness and surrender, there will be no stopping you. So preserve your energy, protect your mind, avoid arguments, stay away from chaos. Do not feed negative thoughts. Be vigilant, because every thought you emit on this Wednesday will have multiplied weight. You will be like a high-frequency transmitter. Everything you think, you will feel intensely. Everything you declare will be recorded. And here's a secret few know. When you reach this point of alignment, heaven falls silent just to hear you. Everything you say with faith, truth, and purpose echoes in dimensions far beyond your understanding. So be careful with your words. Declare what you want to see. Prophesy, Affirm. Change the atmosphere around you with your voice. You have more power than you imagine. And this Wednesday, that power will start to activate. You will feel it. Not like an external explosion, but as an inner certainty, a quiet fire, an unshakable conviction. You will know without a doubt that something has begun, that there is no turning back, that your old version no longer serves, that old fears have lost their effect, that masks have fallen, that veils have been torn. This awareness will free you from patterns that have imprisoned you for years. People who used to manipulate you will lose power. Environments that suffocated you will become intolerable. Words that hurt you will become distant noise. Because your soul will be operating at another frequency. You will be spiritually untouchable. But remember, this doesn't make you better than others. It makes you responsible for guiding them. You were not chosen to be worshipped. You were chosen to awaken the sleeping, to carry light where there is only darkness, to uphold truth when everyone chooses lies, and that demands courage, sacrifice, total surrender. Some will walk away, others will judge you, many will envy you, but few will understand what is happening to you, because what will manifest is divine, not human. And the human fears what it doesn't understand, so prepare to walk alone for a while. But know this, you will never be alone. There is a force with you, a presence that never left you. Even when you fell, even when you sinned, even when you doubted, it was always there. And now, it will reveal itself. You will feel it, and when you do, you will cry, because it's impossible to stand before truth and not be moved. It's impossible to feel the sacred and remain the same. The presence will break you, but it will be a holy breaking. It will be the fall of the ego, the ruin of the old, and the birth of the true you, the one hidden behind the pain, the mask, the defense, the pure chosen, now raised to fulfill your destiny. So listen carefully, be alert, feel every second of this Wednesday as if it were the climax of a movie. Because it will be. Heaven will be filming you. Every gesture will be noted, every choice recorded. And if you choose the Spirit, if you act with faith, what opens after this day will change everything. You will never be the same again, and neither will the world. There are days when the entire universe seems to hold its breath, as if even the stars decided to silently watch what will happen to you. This Wednesday will be one of those days. Not an ordinary day, not just any date, but a direct intervention of the invisible in your reality. A fold in time, an adjustment in the line of your existence, and everything you do or fail to do on this day will echo eternally. Have you felt it? That restless unease without explanation, an anticipation born not from fear, but from something that is coming. You look around and everything seems the same, but inside, something vibrates differently. It's your spirit picking up the signs. Don't be fooled. The chosen always sense before others. They feel what others will only understand after it has all passed. Because you don't live only on the physical plane. You walk between dimensions. This Wednesday, doors will open where before there were only walls. But here lies the mystery. Not everyone will see these doors. Only those connected to the higher will recognize them. Only those in internal silence will hear the sound of the call. Because this is not a day to make noise. It's a day to listen to what is not said with words. Do not expect grand external events, no fireworks, no applause, no glaring signs. What will happen will be subtle, but overwhelming. It will seem small on the outside, but grand on the inside. A thought will change your course. A decision will alter your destiny. An apparently casual conversation will carry a revelation. A gesture of courage will open a new cycle. You may even try to run from this. You may say it's an exaggeration. You may try to distract yourself with routines, social media, problems. But the call will come, and the more you try to ignore it, the heavier the weight of urgency will be. Because you were designated to fulfill something, and there is no more time for delays. The universe has waited long enough for you. Heaven has held blessings too long. Now, the moment has arrived. This Wednesday will mark the beginning of an acceleration, as if you were on a road and suddenly stepped hard on the accelerator. Opportunities will arise in sequence. Revelations will come one after another. The right people will seek you out. The answers you begged for in prayer will finally arrive. And when they do, don't think twice. Grab them, take responsibility, embrace them. But beware, all this comes with a final test, because the universe always tests before delivering. You will be tested this Wednesday. It might be an emotional temptation, a memory from the past, a toxic person trying to come back, a situation that once trapped you and will try to pull you again. If you fall, the cycle repeats. But if you resist, the portal opens. And when this portal opens, get ready. Your vision will change, literally. You will see the world with different eyes. Things that once attracted you will seem meaningless. Places where you once felt comfortable will become uncomfortable. People you admired will appear empty. This is because your vibration will have changed. You will have risen spiritually, and everything that vibrates lower will drift away or try to pull you back. You can no longer blend in with the ordinary. You were not born to hide in the crowd. You were designed to be the exception, not the rule. To be a reference, not a repetition. And this Wednesday will mark the start of this transition, the birth of your true self. Not the character the world forced you to play, but the living soul sent with a clear purpose. And this purpose will begin to reveal itself, not all at once, but in parts, like pieces of a cosmic puzzle. With every right decision, a new piece fits. With every obedience, a new door opens. And with every respected silence, a new instruction arrives. You cannot speed up divine timing, but you can speed up your readiness. And those who are ready, receive first. This Wednesday, declare this: I am ready. But say it with your heart, with truth, without masks, without excuses. Because the universe doesn't respond to empty words, it responds to the frequency of your soul. If your surrender is genuine, the heavens will move for you. Reality will bow to your path. And everything that once seemed impossible will begin to obey your voice. You will remember this day. Mark it down. This Wednesday will be engraved in your soul as the 0 point of a new journey. Everything that came before served as preparation. But now the real mission begins. Now you stop surviving and start manifesting. And those who saw you broken will see you raised. Those who heard your silence will hear the sound of your authority. Those who saw you faded will be blinded by your light. Do not fear rejection. It will be necessary. Some people will not be able to follow you. They know you in your old version and are not ready for who you have become. Don't try to prove anything. Don't try to explain. Just go. The chosen do not need approval. They need conviction. And that is what heaven will give you. So prepare your environment. Take time on this day for silence, for prayer, to meditate on truth, to listen to what the soul says when the world is silent. Play music that raises your vibration. Light a candle if you wish. Read a spiritual passage. Walk in nature. Do something sacred. Because this will be a day of subtle but irreversible rebirth. And you will never be the same again. You're still here. That means the call struck your chest with force. It means this message found the exact frequency of your soul. And that's no coincidence. It's because you, chosen one, needed to hear this right now. Before Wednesday arrives, before the portal opens, before your life turns into the next act of an epic story that has already begun behind the scene of the invisible. Be honest with yourself now. How many times have you felt that something greater was watching over you? That forces beyond logic were shaping the events around you? That even when everything seemed lost, there was an invisible thread guiding you, protecting you, preparing you? That's what we're talking about here. That thread is the divine call, and it's more alive than ever. Wednesday will be a symbolic day, a turning point. One of those rare moments when time seems to stop, as if the universe is holding its breath to watch you act. It will feel like a movie scene, yes, but not because it will be fantasy, because it will be extraordinarily real, full of signs, full of movements that only make sense to those who've already opened their eyes. And now I tell you, don't waste that day, because what will happen will be great, but it won't be obvious. It will be silent like the movement of the wind. It will be delicate, like a decision made deep in the heart. It will be intense, like that shiver running through your body for no apparent reason. But your spirit understands. It's now. You will notice that what you've been waiting for, without knowing when it would come, will begin to manifest. Small events, seemingly disconnected, will start to align like pieces of a divine puzzle. But beware, only the chosen see the puzzle when they accept letting go of control and trusting the flow from above. And this flow will take you to new places. It will connect you with specific people. It will push you toward decisions that can no longer be delayed. You will no longer be allowed to hide. Your light will be exposed. Your destiny will be activated. Your role will be demanded. Because the time has come to stop surviving and start reigning. But the question is, are you ready to accept this? Ready to abandon the victim role and wear the mantle of authority? Ready to stop asking for permission and begin walking with authority? Ready to leave fear behind and answer, "Yes, I am here. Send me." If you're feeling that vibration, that confirmation inside you, then it's already answered. You were prepared for this, chosen for this, marked for this, and there's no running away anymore. But now you have a greater responsibility, not only to yourself, but to all the other chosen who are still asleep, who are still deceived, who still live trapped in false realities, waiting for someone to say, "Hey, wake up, you're part of this too." That someone could be you. And that's why, before this Wednesday arrives, I need you to do 3 very simple but extremely powerful things. First, like this video right now. This is not a small gesture. Every like launches this message to more and more chosen who are lost in the crowd, waiting for a sign. Your action is a catalyst. Second, share this video with whoever you feel in your heart. It could be that friend acting strange, that person who disappeared, or even someone who always talked to you about spiritual things. This could be the video that awakens their spirit. Don't underestimate the power of sharing. God uses small gestures for great purposes. Third, follow this channel right now. If you've made it this far, it's because this message found you at the right moment. But this is just the beginning. Even deeper things are coming. Revelations that will arm you spiritually, emotionally, and energetically for what's ahead. And you can't risk missing out. So click the follow button right now, without hesitation. Because the true chosen act on the impulse of the Spirit, not the delay of the mind. Understand this. This channel is not just another one. It is a space of spiritual activation, a meeting point for those separated by the Creator to manifest something great in this generation. And if you felt this today, it's because you are part of it. Don't doubt anymore. Don't hesitate anymore. You are being called to the next level. Wednesday is coming, and it won't be an ordinary Wednesday. It will be cinematic, unforgettable, spiritual. You can choose to ignore it, or you can choose to be ready. And if you've listened this far, deep down you know you are already ready. Now leave your mark, like, share, and follow this channel. Let this message spread like a wave of activation, reaching every soul still in the dark. Chosen one, the countdown has begun, and when that Wednesday dawns, the movie of your life will go live, and you will be the protagonist.